All right, guys, it's Josh back again. I'm trying to stay consistent. Uh, and also, I finally found a snow biome. So, like, as you can see by my coordinates, I've been traveling very far. I found th two parrots. I had a third one, but it suffocated in a wall. So that's fun. But yeah, I didn't want to start this mine rant today until I at least was in the vicinity of a snow biome. So we finally made it. We can finally start building. Fucking 4 days in. Quick side note before I get started with this one today, I just wanted to talk about like how I've been feeling about the videos and show appreciation. I don't really look at the views on these. My guess is they're probably not like super high or anything, but I did have an old friend comment on, hey, Ruin Portal. I did have an old friend comment on the one I just posted, saying how he liked the format and he was checking on me. That was really nice. I really appreciated that message because like I was feeling a little insecure about posting these because it's a pretty vulnerable thing just speaking about like how you're feeling and shit. It's pretty scary and just to get that compliment that someone was enjoying the format and like that they care about me and hope I'm doing okay. That was really nice. So I appreciate that and um yeah, it was really nice. And that kind of brings us on to, it kind of inspired me to talk about the topic of today's rant. Jesus, let me get that out. Is not caring about what other people think. Now, this is something that I struggle with bad. I let other people's opinions or what I think other people think of me hold me back from doing so much stuff in my life every single day. For example, I got invited to a Christmas party tomorrow. I don't know who all is going to be there. I do know my ex is going to be there, and some people from our friend group who also know a little bit about the situation. And I'm so worried that I'm going to be judged, or people are going to be thinking about me, or I'm going to be the odd man out. That I might not even end up going, and that sucks. That I allow myself to be held back by something that might not even be real. You know what I mean? Oh fuck, I forgot about this. Um, so, if I could get better in one aspect, it would be to not care about what people think and just be truly happy. Just living life and living in the moment. You know, I often hear some of my wiser friends say that, "Oh my God, we made it, a winter wonderland." I want to build like a house in the mountain, like super cozy, little fire. But I often hear some of my wiser friends say things like, "Comparison is the thief of joy." Uh, and I guess that kind of relates to not caring about what people think, because, oh my God, we might have found the perfect spot. Not caring about what other people think, and then if you're always comparing yourself because you're like, oh, I'm not as good as them, they gotta be judging me, you'll never be happy. And like I said, I find myself holding myself back from doing a lot of things in life because I'm so worried about what someone is gonna think, you know what I mean? When I feel like majority of the time, it's not even a blip in someone's radar. Like nobody's looking at me like I think they're looking at me. I did my hair a little different today. I don't think everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my God, look at this guy." You know what I mean? But I tell myself that, and I psych myself out until the point where I'm like, "Gotta go bald." You know what I mean? Like, um, no. But all jokes aside, at the end of the day, we're all just humans. You know what I mean? I think. Ouch. I want to overlooking this because this is gorgeous. So we'll start right here. At the end of the day, we're all just humans, I want to. I feel like nobody's really got it figured out. You know what I mean? So why should I, you know, live life scared of what other people think when probably people are thinking the same thing as well? You know what I mean? Like all the insecurities I have, I'm sure everybody else is going through their own thing and probably worried about something else similar, you know. And I feel like most people don't talk about it. We just keep that shit inside because it might be like seen as embarrassing. Um, and like that's why I kind of make these videos is because I want to break that stigma, at least with myself, and be able to just talk to strangers on the internet about this, you know what I mean? Because if I can talk to people and anybody can listen, then I should have no problem just living my life um, as a normal person, you know what I mean? And I guess back on the topic of what this caring about what people think all the time, I have such bad anxiety, and I've just had it for as long as I remember. I don't remember a day where I haven't woken up anxious about the day ahead, you know, worried about what people are thinking about me, if I'm a bad person, if I've done something wrong. You know, like if someone texts me like, "Hey, we need to talk," I immediately rack my brain like, "Oh man, what could I have done wrong? What did I do wrong? What did I do to hurt this person?" I feel like that's like very unhealthy. And majority of the time, it's not something that I've done wrong per se. Most of the time, it's just like, "Hey, can you do this for me?" Or blah blah blah. Like, can we do this? Like, it's never. Most of the time, it's never like you did this wrong. But why do I always go to that? Why is that my instinct? Is that taught? Is that just general? Is it like genetics? Like, I don't know. Maybe it helps. Maybe it comes from where I grew up. You know, I always had anxiety of being in trouble by my parents. I was always worried because their discipline way was grounding, and I would get grounded all the time, like every day for years. I was grounded for years from things. So I think I always have an irrational fear of being in trouble. So I just assume, oh my God, I thought that was a fucking zombie. That scared the shit out of me. So I always assume that when someone says something like, "Hey, we need to talk," then I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble. I don't even want to do it. I just want to avoid it. Which I want to get out of the habit of, because, you know, even if it is something bad, at least someone is telling me and not just living life and trying to ignore it or like talking behind your back. Because if they're taking the time to talk about it with you, maybe they at least they want to hear what you have to say, which I think is nice. So, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, we're all just humans. Nobody has this shit figured out. We're all just on this fucking rock in space, floating around. So why should we care? You know, why should we care what people are saying about us? You should wear that outfit you're nervous about. You should, you know, talk to that girl that you think is pretty, you know. You should make friends with. There's so much fucking cool. I don't even want all this. You should just do what you want to do and, you know, see what happens. And obviously, easier said than done, because like I said, I got invited to this Christmas party tomorrow, and I am very on the fence about going just because I'm worried about what other people might say about me. So, you know, very much easier said than done, but I'm hoping at least just talking about it will help me move forward as a person, and with time improve, because I don't want to live like this forever. I'm young per se. I'm 20, but you know, if a perfect world for me is not having anxiety every day, and not looking at everybody like, are they looking at me weird? Are they staring at me? Is my outfit weird? I shouldn't have worn this? You know, like I should just walk around like, damn, I'm the shit. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping, you know, just talking about this stuff every day will help me get better in that sense. So yeah, like I said in the beginning of the video, I really appreciate that comment I got. It really helped me kind of not care about what people think, you know, like literally the topic of this video, not be so worried that people are judging me like, oh, this guy's weird for talking about his feelings, you know, nobody's even watching these videos. Like, someone obviously liked the format, someone cared enough to comment, you know, and that really meant the world to me. So I'm going to keep doing these. Even if nobody ever watches these again, that was enough. And that really opened my eyes and helped me get back on track. Because I was very much on the fence about these. I was feeling a little insecure. So I really appreciate that. And feel free, anybody else, you know, to drop some knowledge, drop whatever. If you want to talk about something, you know, etc. If you want to play Minecraft, I mean, shit. I would love to have this world with someone. Though you got to travel 5,000 on the coordinates. You have to travel so far. So, well, at least we started a house. It's progress. Like I said, part 200. Maybe I'll finally be done with the house. So, yeah, this has been another video. It's been Josh. It's been real. Love you guys. Peace.